Alright, so now we're talking about dirty bombs that we're gonna create for the FBI. This is great. These Americans, they got it all figured out, you know? They were gonna take out the police. Well, they were gonna defund, which I've been saying for years. No, let's just completely wipe the thing out and start all over. We gotta change something, but the dirty bombs from the FBI, that's interesting. Not just the FBI, I guess it's different parts of the government too, maybe, I don't know. So, I think I got this one figured out too, how to put together this dirty bomb, the ingredients. I'll get to that in a minute, but there's a lot I like about the FBI. You know, the thing is, I mean, you hear shit, alright? And I've heard probably more than most people. But remember, I'm making, I promise you, this dirty bomb, I've been putting this together. Put a lot of effort and work into this, but the cases I've seen, or you hear about it in the news, you've got like 4 or 5 different eyewitnesses. They all saw the same fucking thing. And they've got a different fucking story. How many different versions of the Bible do we have, y'all? That's my problem with crime. It's like, you got all these different testimonies. And you see like this, what's this motherfucker? Alex Jones coming up, and then Johnny Depp, and then Nicholas Cruz, and then the whole fucking thing, the whole deck of cards just falls because we've got so many different stories. And it's all their testimonies, their oral, where, like, I want to see, so there's a camera, can you, I don't know if we can see it, but it's on that pool house, and there's one directly behind me, on those trees, behind just to the, so I like cameras. So, like, fuck all of you. This is the camera we have. This is the dude who came into the bank, and we tracked him somehow. I guess maybe the FBI has those records. We can put the face in the image, and the face in the image. Well, yeah, put the face into an image into some kind of database, and find the motherfucker. You've seen the movies. And then find this guy. That's the kind of evidence that we need. Okay, so the car, you know, it's like, what do you call it? You rode through like a toll booth thing, you know, and got a picture of you, got a picture of your license plate. We found you. Pay that motherfucker. And probably while you're at it, we paid all this money to find you. You know, that's the kind of evidence we need. But so many cases, it's just they're relying on he said, she. Okay, so like, for example, one of my favorites is Kevin Keith, Blue Cyrus. Write to him, y'all. I have his inmate number. I apologize. He's in Ohio. He was supposed. They went through his case in less than 6 months. Death row. I'll get to the other part of the case. I already got into it. Other parts. Just put his name in and you can look it up. Kevin Keith, former defensive tackle. So he's black. So he looks like a criminal in this country. You know, he's fucking white people. They see black as automatically guilty. So anyway, what I really like are these children. You always believe a child. Okay, they know what's up. Alcoholics, yeah, and then angry people, yeah. Those are the kind of people you believe. But this child says, no, it was not Kevin Keith. I know this was not Daddy's friend. Her own Juanita Reeves. She's like, what, 4 or 5 years old. My God, my children at that age never knew what a fucking lie was. They didn't know how to lie. No, it was not Kevin Keith. And then, so she's under this intense scrutiny by the prosecutors. These fucking prosecutors are great, you know. They don't care. They got this tunnel vision. They had high conflict personality disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder. So they're in this obsession. They're, like I said, they got this tunnel vision. They got to do one thing and one thing only. They only care about the conviction. In my county, we're the lowest conviction rate in the state of Ohio. Cuyahoga, what a fucking loser these guys are. Even William D. Mason, this guy couldn't get everybody. He's pretty good, but these prosecutors, they fuck it up all the time. So what do? They obstruct, they lie, they manipulate. I don't know about the whole whiteout thing. I mean, the police are running into this issue now of more, body cams. So they get caught easier in their own crimes. But, yeah, you got prosecutors just doing all they can. So they got into her, and she's over 18. He goes to parole hearing to see if, okay, maybe we can spare this guy. We won't execute him, And of course you've got these fucking Bob Taft, and then, Ted Strickland was even also supportive of that DP. And then you got this other fuck, John Kasich. Oh, he's nasty. So she comes out and says, motherfucker, yeah, it was him. All of a sudden this child changes her story. Another one, Leon Benson, he's in prison in Indianapolis for allegedly murdering this man, which, dude, I mean, both these guys were committing crimes, both heavily involved in drugs. They just got the wrong guy. Well, they didn't get the wrong guy. The prosecutors want to put somebody under this thing. So that's where I'm going with this. This is what I like about the FBI. FBI is in docs, okay? They're in the documents. I want to see what they got on Trump. I'm telling you, they're going to find something, y'all. They're batting about 100%, y'all, okay? Not like 305, 315. Oh, look at you. You're close to 400. You're flirting with 400. They're about 100%, y'all. And I mean, UHURU. UHURU. They're doing flashbangs, and they're really fucking with my people. I love African People's Society Party. The FBI was fucking with them, for sure. And then it's very likely that the FBI and CIA thugs conspired, assassinating the greatest American ever, Malcolm X. And that's my ancestors, though, so it's my people. So anyway, there's a lot I like about the police, a lot I like about the sheriffs and prosecutors, but all in all, we just gotta replace this whole, like my thing was, okay, replace the Internal Revenue Service and all income tax in the United States of America. I mean, states want to do whatever they want to do, fine. I'm in Florida, I'm fine. I'm in Texas, you're fine. Fine in Nevada, and you're fine in the, I'm not sure about all the, islands, but definitely Puerto Rico. So, I mean, state income taxes kind of thing. So replace it with the national retail sales tax. Similar to what Russia's doing. They're just fucking brilliant, these guys in Russia. They know what's up. They got the cash flowing, So, Leon Benson, he knew Joseph Webster. He ran off to Atlanta, Georgia, last we knew, about 10 years ago. He's the actual murderer in the Indiana case. But all the testimonies are just manipulated and all. You get this, I just can't do this affidavit stuff, putting people on the stand. No, show me the fucking evidence. You got surveillance, back then you didn't have surveillance cameras. You got the, with the fingerprints thing, but the documents. Like fucking Bernie Madoff. So I work in the banking industry. I talk about all the crimes I committed when I worked with my bank fraud lords. They've got like one set of docs. Like, this is what we see as the actual, what's really there. And then you got another set. Not an identical set, but a second set. So we'll have like one set of documents for the Fed, the regulators, which is looking clean. Then I'm talking about U.S. Bank, and you can see I work for U.S. Bank and Ohio Savings. Merrill Lynch, what a fucking name. And then, of course, we'll have one for our investors, which is the extremely manipulated version. Just multiple sets of documents, multiple sets of books, I got a copy of this and gave it to the SEC and Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, FINRA, regarding PNC's fraud. I mean, Bank of America does this, Chase does this, and all kinds of different places do these kind of crimes. It's securities fraud, it's accounting fraud. You can see this stuff. You can look at. Hold on a second. We've got these. Oh, sorry. Anyway, you can look at our RPD. came after me in 2010 because I exposed truth regarding the securities fraud and accounting fraud by PNC. They had multiple sets of books, and they were not the same, y'all, I promise you. They made some financial products look like they were the same. Annuities are not a cash product. And they make it look like it is, to sell it that way and make their sales commissions. There's a case over there, a woman was selling in Tampa. I mean, you just see people coming into these stores. Oh, we got you coming into the store and leaving the store with these things. You didn't pay for these things, blah, 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 blah. There's no receipt of this thing being sold, blah, blah, blah. You stole this, I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking like, what do you call this? Expensive, like, GoPro, $200 thing. It's small. You can put it in your pocket and run out of the store, I guess. Maybe you got in bed with the person who worked in the audio or electronics department or something. We got all these cameras all over the place. We waited for you to leave the store, but Walmart, I'm talking about actual evidence, y'all. And then wait, there's these cases like Leon Benson. And you got people perjuring all the time. Look at my cases. People lying, just lying under affidavits. So that's my cell phone blowing up. I gotta get that. Anyway, let me get to my dirty bomb here in a second. Oh, my concoction of it. All the way we're gonna do this. It's really simple too, and it'll save us a lot of money and make us money in this country. So, rrcourts.net. That's a good one. We can go look at it. It's just all affidavits again by police. Sergeant, obviously the stupid bank. So you look at. They got a high pressure washer going on over there. I mean, Cuyahoga County, all of these things. These people just lie. They lie under oath. It's like no big deal to these people. What the fuck, That's the problem with these state things, and even federal stuff, too. I wonder what was said in the affidavit for that stuff, for the Trump case. I didn't vote in 2020, so I don't care about the fucking election. Like, it doesn't really involve... I mean, how does it, affect... Oh, shit, they're here. My ride is here. I gotta get this. Anyway, the dirty bomb... Just look at the evidence. The dirty bomb is... Stop fucking committing crimes, y'all. That's it, okay?